Assalamu alaikum students. You know that English or any other language must have four main skills: reading practice, writing practice, listening, and speaking practice. So reading practice is one of the most important practice, one of the most important skills. So in comprehension skills, it is very much important that how to identify the main idea. Today we will discuss about the identification of main idea. First of all, we have to understand what is skill. The skill, every paragraph has a topic and every paragraph has a main idea. Without a topic or without main idea, no paragraph can be called as paragraph. What is main idea? The main idea answers the question that what is the author's one most important point about the topic, that what the author wants to say, what is the core theme or central theme of that paragraph. There are characteristics of main idea sentence. It must contain the topic, and it make complete sense of a whole paragraph, and it sums up the details in a paragraph. If these three characteristics are absent from paragraph, then a paragraph cannot be called a complete paragraph. So, what is the location of this stated main idea sentence? It can appear anywhere. It can be found in the first two or three lines, or it can be appear in the last sentence or last line of a paragraph. How to test the sentence you have identified as a stated main idea? When you think you have located a stated main idea sentence, see if it meets these criteria. The sentence contains the topic. The sentence tells the author's most important point about the topic. The sentence makes complete sense by itself. That there are three main things: topic, author's point of view, and complete sense. If these three things are three main characteristics are absent, or one of these characteristics is absent, then paragraph cannot be called a complete paragraph. There must be a sentence, topic, there must be topic, there must be important point or main idea of the topic or main idea of the paragraph, and it should make complete sense by itself. Then what is the main idea cadence? It's most important that you find the point the author has in mind, and the main idea is the name, but topic sentence is the same. The main idea is top shelf. It makes sense by itself, and there must be details. There must be it should give a summary or overview, and highlight them or underline what are the main topics, what are the main ideas, what are the important or relevant ideas in the paragraph. So underline those important and relevant lines, so that to find out the main topic or theme of that topic. Supporting details. What are the supporting details? Details consist of specific information such as examples, explanations, descriptions, proof, and statistics. Who, what, where, when, why, and how. These are the supporting details. These tell you about the paragraph, and these bring you towards the topic. These helping or supporting material brings you to the central or core theme of the topic and topic sentence, and the main idea of the topic. So the answers will be in the details. कि आपने जो है वो if you are going to find about the statistics, then you can find easily when you find that what is the number, what is the population, what is the total strength, and where. It tells you location, when it tells you time, and who it tells you about the person, and why it tells you about the reason, and how it tells you about the manner. So, identifying the main idea. Only one sentence can be stated main idea in a paragraph. As I've told you that in the starting of the paragraph you can find the topic, or in the last lines of the paragraph you can find the topic. And avoid choosing a sentence just because it interests you, or you think it sounds important, or you think that you understand this topic, this sentence, so it may be the topic of the sentence. This is wrong. But sure, you understand the sentence, you understand the sentence, you understand the sentences of the paragraph, and you have good vocabulary, you have good perception level, you have comprehend the topic, you have comprehend the whole paragraph. And the main idea is never a question. Examples are details that support the main idea. It helps you to find the main topic, it helps you find the topic sentence, it helps you find the main theme of the sentence. Next, watch for words or phrases authors use to signal their main idea. Phrases are are different words. They help you to reach towards the main topic. Read the entire paragraph to comprehend it, to comprehend the difficult words, to comprehend the difficult sentences. Longer selections such as textbooks, sections, essays, articles, and editorials can have overall stated main ideas. Locating the main idea is a skill, and you have to improve this skill and practice this skill that underlines the several important study skills such as making a text, outlining, underlining, or making concept maps, and writing summaries, or concluding the summaries, or writing the main ideas, finding the core theme or central ideas of the given paragraphs. Pointers that about the stated main idea are supporting details. Main idea and details are not the same. They have difference. The main idea is general and details are specific. Examples are always details. Examples are always helping materials. Underline the main idea, but number the details in a paragraph. And details are often presented in a bulleted or numbered or lettered form. Details are often introduced by, in addition, also, moreover, another, next, then, last, finally, etc., etc. Words help to give the detail, extra helping material to reach towards the topic. So, identifying the main idea. Thank you very much for for reading these slides, and these slides will help you that if you have any paragraph, then you can comprehend that paragraph. You have ability to comprehend the difficult words, understand the meanings of difficult words, to find out the topic sentence, to find the identify the topic sentence, and you must have skill to sum up or concise or make précis of that paragraph, or to find the topic from the first one or two lines, or at the end of these lines given at the end of the paragraph, and give the topic in 2-3 words, not more than 2-3 words, and try to comprehend, understand the whole paragraph. So it requires that your English should be very good, your vocabulary should be good, and the practice or skill must be very good. On daily basis, you should practice by taking different types of paragraphs, to practice those sentences or paragraphs, to learn this skill. Thank you very much.